I was hired in 1981 as a staff writer in the Sesquicentennial campaign, and that campaign, believe it or not, was raising $17.5 million for Wake Forest.
Part of her talent was in communication, and she always found the right words to say.
My first supervisor, the late Julius Corpeting, used to say that fundraising is a process, not an event. And that's a surprise to a lot of people. And learning that fundraising happens because of building great relationships.
Sandra worked tirelessly, traveled tirelessly across the country, sharing about Wake Forest. We began to emerge from North Carolina, from the Southeast, and begin to articulate a message across the country that this is a special place.
She deserves enormous credit for helping put Wake Forest really on, not only the map, but on the map at the highest level.
You could tell that she was serious about her work. She's serious about Wake Forest, but she does it with a lightheartedness and fun attitude that it brings people in.
Sandra's gift is relationships, and her gift is community development.
On behalf of the Commission on Presidential Debates, I am pleased to welcome you to this first presidential debate of the 1988 campaign.
And what she was able to do is bring those talents to this special project called a presidential debate at Wake Forest, which she made happen twice.
Mike Smith and Scott and I went to administration with the idea of hosting a presidential debate at Wake. Mike's brilliant idea.
Sandra was really a player coach for Scott, Beth, and myself.
I did say to them after I heard their case, if you will do the research and some of the legwork, I'll help you.
We had lots of energy and lots of ideas and lots of excitement, but she's the one who brought this is the direction we need to go.
Sandra would never stand on the sidelines and watch others work. She would roll up her sleeves and be the first in and the last one out.
Sandra was always a steady Eddie, cool as can be, leading us through. Three of us, I think, were a little more emotional on the roller coaster. And the player coach would always be right there with us, helping make sure we understood we can get through this together.
It was a marvelous experience. We didn't do it just for the PR value. We did it because we wanted our students to have this experience of democracy's greatest exercise. And we estimate that 600 to 700 students had some direct job related to the debate.
A new standard got set under Sandra of how to go about doing a presidential debate.
She deserves every bit of accolades for bringing us onto the national stage. But for me, the value that she brought to me and to many other people at Wake Forest, especially women, is that she mentored us. And she has this wonderful way of wanting women to succeed and wanting women to be at the very best that they can be.
When she was promoted to the Reynolds cabinet, no woman had been on the Reynolds cabinet. We looked at that and we knew that that had to be good for every woman on campus.
I did not set out to be the first female vice president, but when I was named vice president, there was this groundswell of just elation from women all over the campus.
And I think that was significant because after all, Wake Forest had started out as a men's college, and she was indicative of how much things have changed.
She, without hyperbole, has given her professional life to this university.
I don't think there's anyone who has embraced the institution and the institutional values the way Sandra has.
It is more like family here than any other institution I've ever been affiliated with.
I've always thought that Dr. Hatch's exhortation that we remain radically traditional, yet radically innovative, she's such the epitome of that, because that's what she is.
There are hundreds of us who, as students or young staffers, it was Sandra's touch that made us feel at home, and when we get together and look back at our Wake Forest experience, it's remarkable how often Sandra's name comes up as a powerful source of inspiration and self-discovery.